Will the court be upstanding? Will the court be seated? Call the accused.
Call the accused! Call the accused!
You are Arnold Fitch?
Definitely yes.
You are hereby charged that on the 14th day of July, in the 1964th year of our Lord, you did willfully, unlawfully, and with malice aforethought, assault one Sidney Bottle, a beekeeper. How plead you, guilty or not guilty?
Definitely not guilty.
My lad, in this case, my learned friend, Mr. Maltravers, appears for the defence, and I appear for the money.
Ah, Mr. Maltravers, I hope your leg is better.
I haven't hurt my leg, my lad.
That's splendid news.
My lad, the prosecution will endeavour to show that the snivelling, depraved, cowardly wretch whom you see cowering before you returned home on the night of the 14th of July in a particularly vicious and unpleasant frame of mind, had words with his wife, and then deliberately assaulted his pet ostrich by throwing a watering can at it.
A what?
A watering can, my lad, a watering can, a large cylindrical tin-plated vessel with a perforated pouring piece much used by the lower classes for the purpose of artificially moistening the surface soil.
Thank you, Mr. Bartlett. Your knowledge is inexhaustible.
You are very gracious, my lad, if I may continue.
Oh.
The ostrich
Go
taking...
what?
The ostrich, my lad, an ostrich, a large, a hairy, flightless bird, a resident in Africa, remarkable for its speed in running, and much prized for its feathers.
Ah, a kind of platypus.
No, my lad, if I may continue. The ostrich, taking fright, flew out of the window and landed on a passing ice cream cart.
What cart?
Ice cream cart, my lad. Ice cream, an artificial cream substitute, sweetened, flavoured and frozen, originally invented by the Mohican Indians as an antidote to trench foot.
Remarkable, remarkable.
Thank you, my lad, if I may be allowed to continue. Flew through the window and landed on a passing ice cream cart, thereby causing a small dollop of ice cream.
What?
A dollop! I beg your pardon, my lad, I'm afraid I was trying to clear my throat. Thereby causing a small portion of ice cream to fall on the plaintiff, Mr. Sidney Bottle, a beekeeper, who was hopping past at the time, thereby soiling Mr. Bottle's new suit. And those, quite simply, are the facts of the case, my lad, very straightforward ones, I think we will all agree. It would appear, my lad, that the rule laid down in Pritchard against the East Halifax Fishbone Glue Manufacturing Company would apply.
Ah, that was the case of the platypus.
No, my lad.
I think his lordship may be referring to White against Phillips, Mr. Bartlett. The case of the aborigine who was about to launch his boomerang at a dingo that was chasing his pet kangaroo had his attention distracted by a lunging platypus, causing him to accidentally release the boomerang which struck a passing cobber in the outback. An Australian case, my lad.
Well, if it is an Australian case, then it cannot apply.
No. My lad,
Or can it?
if we could continue, my lad, I should like to call the first witness. Thank you, my lad.
Yes, Mr. Bartlett.
Call
Yes, quite.
Percy Molar.
Call the Percy Mola! Call the Percy Mola!
Hello. How do?
You are Percy Molar.
That is correct. That is that.
You are a company director of no fixed abode.
I am.
You are also a music hall comedian.
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes, I am. My wife.
Will you, in your own words, please, Mr. Molar, describe your wife to this court?
My wife, she's got a face like $1 million. All green and crinkly. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Molar, would I be correct in thinking that your wife has, comparatively recently, visited the West Indies?
Yes.
Jamaica.
Objection!
I'm sorry, my lad, I withdraw that question. Mr. Molar, did you meet your wife in a revolving door?
No, she went of her own accord.
No. Now listen very carefully to the question, please, Mr. Molar. I shall repeat it. Now, did you meet your wife in a revolving door?
Yes, and we've been going around together ever since, I think you're...
Mr. Molar, I put it to you that your mother-in-law is bald.
I agree, of course.
And would I be correct in thinking that only last Wednesday...
Objection! I hope my learned friend is not going to lead.
I am not. Mr. Molar, would it be fair to say that your mother...
Objection!
Does your mother...
Objection!
Well, then I must protest. Your learned friend is treating Mr. Molar like a half-witness. Now, Mr. Molar, would you tell...
Objection!
Now, this is really quite intolerable. Your learned friend is making a mockery of this courtroom. What is more, me learned friend is neither learned nor me friend. In future, my lad, with your permission, I shall refer to him as me ignorant enemy. Now, if my ignorant enemy will allow me to get a few words in edgeways.
What ways, Mr. Bartlett? Joking, Mr. Bartlett.
Very good, my lord.
Mr. Molar, will you tell the court, please, what has happened to your bald mother-in-law recently?
My bald mother-in-law, she's had rabbits tattooed on her bald head because at a distance they may look like hairs. Hairs on the head.
Thank you, Mr. Molar. And did you then, Mr. Molar, see the ostrich fly to the window and land on the passing ice cream cart, thereby causing a small quantity of ice cream to fall on Mr. Buttle?
Yes.
No further questions?
Just 2 questions, my lord.
Right.
Mr. Molar,
Hello.
does the accused have a garden?
No, the accused does definitely not have a garden, no, the accused.
In that case, would the accused be likely to have a spade?
No.
A scythe?
Oh, no.
A hoe?
No.
Pitchfork?
No.
Trowel?
No.
Rake?
No.
Pruning shears?
No.
Watering can?
Yes!
Damn!
Well done, Mr. Molar.
No further questions, my lord.
You may leave the court, Mr. Molar.
Very kind, my lad, but before I go, I would like to finish by singing a very, very lovely old ballad entitled
I
So
don't
Much
wish
for...
to hear that. Would you kindly leave the court?
You're very kind, my lad. Oh, I ain't got a barrel of money.
For Arnold Fitch.
Cola and a holder Fitch. Cola and a holder Fitch.
You are Arnold Fitch, alias...
Cola and a holder Fitch.
You are Arnold Fitch, alias...
Mr. Maltravers, would you go and see to that, please? I've never heard
Yes,
anything
my
like
lord.
it
It's
called
really
wrong
quite
and
intolerable
outrageous.
that I know court of law such as this.
Thank you, Mr. Maltravers.
A pleasure, my lord.
You are Arnold Fitch, alias Arnold Fitch?
Yes,
Why is your alias the same as your real name?
because when I use my alias, no one would expect it to be the same as my real name.
Quite. You are a company director?
Of course.
Of course. Did you throw the watering can?
No,
I suggest that you threw the watering can.
I did not.
I put it to you that you threw the watering can?
No.
I submit that you threw the watering can?
I didn't.
Did you? Or did you not throw the watering can?
I did not.
Yes or no? Did you throw the watering can?
No.
Answer the question.
I didn't throw it.
So he denies it. Very well, Mr. Fitch. Would you be surprised to hear that you'd thrown the watering can?
Yes.
And do you deny not throwing the watering can?
Yes.
Ah, very well, Mr. Fitch. Would it be true to say, Mr. Fitch, that you were lying if you denied that it was false to affirm, that it belied you to deny that it was untrue that you were lying? You hesitate, Mr. Fitch. An answer, please. The court is waiting.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No further questions, my lord.
Call Exhibit A.
A?
Yes, A. Mr. Fitch, have you ever seen this before?
No.
No further questions, my lad.
It is now incumbent upon me, just as I thought, these disgraceful proceedings to a conclusion. I sentence the writers and performers, Tim Brooke-Taylor, John Cleese, Graeme Chapman, Jonathan Lynn, David Hatch, Bill Oddie, Jean Hart, and Joe Kendall, to be deported to England and thence to Broadmoor. I sentence the musicians, David Palmer, Jonathan Lynn, and Brian Hands, to preventive hanging. When I think that this half hour might have been used for a programme of French mime, all in wrestling, or nude tableau, the mind boggles. Boggle, boggle, boggle. I therefore sentence the producers of this outrage, Humphrey Barclay and Peter Downs, to a spell of 437 years producing Listen with Mother.